So we've created our first piece of knitting. So we have a piece like this, we have nice straight sides, and we still have 16 stitches, which is what we started with. So now we want to cast off. So how this works is you do 2 stitches at a time. So we start in the same way as you've been doing. You're just going to slip that first stitch from one needle to the other, and then we knit the next stitch around the teepee, pull it through. Now this is where the cast off row is different. What you do is you put your needle into the first stitch. I would hold the yarn in your fingers, and then you're going to literally pull the stitch over the second one. So we've lost a stitch, so we just knit one stitch at a time, knit normally, put your left hand or right hand needle this way from side to side at the front, pull the yarn a little bit at the back, and you take it over, and that's the stitch still there. One stitch, knit, the other needle goes from side to side through the first stitch, and you literally pull over like so. And can you see it's beginning to form what I call a V edge? It creates a lovely edge and finish to your knitting. So you just literally pull one stitch over the other, not too tight, or else the size, the width of your knitting decreases, and you want it to keep the same. So knit one stitch at a time, and you're literally pulling the first stitch over the second stitch. Knit another stitch, put your needle in at the front, take over. If you've done 12, you just cast off 12. If you've got 16, I'll just speed up to get to the end. Just don't pull too tight, as I've said. One over the other. Try and get them nice, even, all the same length. Getting towards the end. Needle in, pull it over. Normal knit stitch, one stitch at a time. Grab, take over. Last one. So we just have 2 stitches remaining, but still with this needle the same way. It's almost sort of parallel. Hold it, keep it tight by pulling that thread at the back, and it almost pulls the stitch through you. It pulls it through for you. And there I have a line of cast off. I've still got my loop. So what you would do, I've already done this, but you would cut an end off the big ball, put your fingers in the loop like you did with the slip knot, and pull the end through, and then just carefully pull the end stitch. And there we have it. We have our perfect piece of knitting, actually. And there you can see the cast off sort of row of V stitches. So if we can all get to that stage, and then I'm going to show you how to sew the edges up